politics versus entertainment. Put it in a nutshell, you're saying the politics overrule the true entertainment.
I believe so, because politics can get you killed. And entertainment can get you killed also. But it's different levels of it. It depends on what you do and who you do it to. You know, and who you're associated with. It's all in the same realm, but it also has a different part of the circle, of the circumference. It's all inside that circle, but it got a big chunk of that pie right there. The politics won't allow you to entertain enemies if the hatred is that deep. You know, and when you entertain motherfuckers, you can't make fun of certain political parties or political, you know, entities, because a motherfucker would take offense to that. All politicians they don't clown and joke around and shit, you know, so motherfuckers not gonna like that. You know, so you'll get killed for that. You know, entertainment is like, you can look at, you know, Twitter and Facebook now. You see motherfuckers getting beat up and killed and behind, you know, that type of shit. And motherfuckers, you know, behind rap. You see the shit. It's happening. I ain't never heard of no motherfucking two country singers beefing and shit, crazy shit happening. Never heard of two R&B singers beefing and shit happening. I never heard of two heavy metalists beefing and shit happening. But all day you hear about two rappers beefing and shit happening. All day. Broadcasted. Like, damn.
And speaking on that, how do you feel about today's social media sites, like you got World Star, you got YouTube, you got, you know, you even got Sickness, and as some guys say, we're not focusing on the music anymore. We're focusing on the bullshit.
All right.
But we recording fights in the streets, and everything is being taken away from the music, and we're focusing on the negative. What do you feel about that?
See, all right, first and foremost, anything with the telephone, the radio, the TV, the computers, the internet, anything like that, the government controls that. It's controlled by the FCC, called the Federal Communications Committee. They record, listen to, tape, everything. That's one of the feds, federal. That means the government. They also have in the entertainment industry, which means these motherfuckers put it out there, which includes the news, which includes motherfuckers that control media sites to where you take your mind off of real shit that's going on, politics and shit like that. All of that shit plays a big ass factor in it. And the youth don't have nothing else to do, so they feed into it. It's brand new shit, so they like it. You get to be who you want to be. You get to be as hard as you want to be. You get to express yourself. You get to be illiterate and spell words fucked up and all this and all that. That's what they want. They didn't, man, come on. What you read into college? The creators of these sites are not from the hood. Not from black hood. Not from Spanish hood. They're from the white hood. They're from colleges. They made that shit for them and they homies, and it motherfucking spread. And look what it turned into. But at the same time, it's a social media site. You get to be racist on that motherfucker as well. They got sites dissing Obama. They got sites dissing Trayvon Martin. Shit like that. It's all regulated, but it's also free as fuck. A lot of bullshit. They let you... They let you put up anything. YouTube helps, you know what I'm saying? It's a tutorial site and it's you know, educational, okay. But the entertainment, once you go overboard with entertainment, it's not entertainment no more, it's bullshit. And a lot of people act like they have ADD, which like they need attention. If they need attention, they want all the views behind it, and they do stupid shit to get views. It builds their name up. Once their name gets built up, their character gets built up, and they feel good, and they thrive off of all that shit. Like, come on, man. Like, the older you get, the wiser you're supposed to get. You know, you get to a certain age and Alzheimer's to set in, but goddamn, when you're growing, life is a learning experience. You're supposed to learn as you grow. Motherfuckers is not learning. They're not accepting life. They're accepting bullshit. They're accepting lies. So all of the extra shit that people doing on the media, it's not cool. It's some straight wacky ass shit. Homies that's fucking up on the media, y'all doing some wacky shit. Bitches that's fucking up, y'all doing some wacky shit. Use it for shit. Use it for non-stupid purposes. You know, because people, on some real shit, people can track you down off your IP address. People know how to hack your shit and find out who you are. So talking a lot of shit online ain't cool, man. It's not. It's just, I can't respect nobody that talks tough shit online like that. I just, like, come on.
And you just mentioned it. I gotta ask this one question, man. You know, a lot of people, you know, gangbanging has been, it has been a problem, and it has also been instrumental in a lot of people's lives throughout time being. It's been around. My personal belief is never going away. It never will be eradicated. In the late 80s, it was sought after as a real negative thing. Can you shed some of the positive things that gangbanging, or maybe some of the people that came from gangbanging, has brought to the forefront?
Well, survival skills. It teaches motherfuckers how to, well, it's taught, I can't speak on everybody, I'm going to speak on me. It taught me how to survive in the street. You know, it gave certain members or certain people that don't have a family, a sense of family. It gives people, I mean, look, I'm going to keep it 100 with you. It's like, it's motherfuckers from the set that don't know how to read, that don't know how to write, that can't count, but once they get around spray painting and shit, the motherfuckers know how to spell the set. Eventually. Motherfuckers that don't know how to count, that have been fucked up in school and, don't know their math, once they get to selling dope, the motherfuckers know how to count their money. They better know how to count their money. It's certain shit that, that the hood teach you, because it's like I said, life is a growing experience. And you live this shit with the homies. It teaches you honor, loyalty, camaraderie, family. It teaches you that shit. If you don't have that shit, but at the same time, it'll fuck you up, because motherfuckers, homies be so loyal to it that, violence plays into it. You're gonna get killed. You're gonna be fighting and all that. It has yin and yang, negative and positive all in it. Everything. It has life and death in it. Some of the greatest gangsters been born then came out of the 80s, came from the 70s. It's like some of the hardest niggas from generations are from the generations before that. Like the motherfuckers from the 70s or in the 80s. The 80s broke crazy. Next thing you know, who coming up? The 90s generation that was taught by the 80s. The 80s was taught by the 70s. It's a generational thing. So it's like it don't really stop. But the shit that the generation is doing now, I don't see what they're going to be teaching the next generation, because they're trying to make up new rules. And it's like not really going, because the rules that they're trying to make up are, motherfuckers ain't respecting them. And people are saying that the old rules don't apply, but they do. The old rules still apply, because motherfuckers still respect it. Otherwise, people won't get killed for the shit that they get killed for if they violate the things that they're not supposed to violate for. snitches, oh, they still got to go. You a punk, you still got to fight. You a shooter, you still got to fight. It all boils down to, nigga, when you ain't got no bullets and you ain't got no strength, you going to have to fight, nigga. That's what it comes from the 80s, comes from the 70s, comes from the 50s, when they didn't have guns. It teaches motherfuckers how to stand up and, you know, have to take their shit, how to responsibility. It make a boy a man, it does, because he has to go through that gauntlet. And it's not all good gauntlet. But even if you don't gangbang, nigga, even if you're not a blood or a crip, you still have to do shit that blood and crips do. My bad, I said that wrong. You still got to do shit that encompasses life and death. Gangbanging encompasses life and death, but even if you don't gangbang, you still want to motherfucking murder somebody eventually. You still want to motherfucker, you might still have to sell dope. Everybody that sells dope don't gangbang. President Reagan don't gangbang, and he was selling dope. Yeah, running guns. He wasn't from Bloods and Crips. But he was the president back then. Bush was doing fucked up shit. He wasn't no gangbanger. He was all them the presidents doing shit worse than the gangbangers do. So yeah, when we don't know how to when the lights is off, and mom at the house when they wake up, and you 15 or 16 or even 11, 12, 13, 14 running around, mama she don't see you sitting because you're not in the house with the cable off or the TV is off or the lights is off, nigga, and the homie take you sell these 2 motherfucking bags and bring me back so you keep so. Oh, okay, now you got some money in your pocket. You do it again, homie. Now that double up. Yeah, now you know how to add. You know how to add. Better yet, they teach you how to add your money when you sell it candy. It's cool. You little young motherfucker know how to add up money. Selling candy for them. So when a dope man comes and be like, hey, you want to do this? They know how to, okay, well, come on, you keep this. You learn life lessons. Living life. If you happen to gangbang, then you happen to gangbang. This shit that your mama can't teach you with a homegirl from the hood, man. Same thing with school. School teaches some shit that the hood don't know. Vice versa. Nigga, when you walking home with your backpack and the nigga sweaty, homie, you better not tell the school you going home and do your homework. You better punch this motherfucker out and you push home, homie. And that's the part that the streets in the hood taught you. Your uncle from the set, nigga. Your uncle from the set, and he an old nigga, he taught your ass how to fight. And daddy changed your brother. Changed your uncles and your relatives, your cousins, whoever. They from that era, nigga, you know how to swab, homie. You from the 80s, you know how to fight. You from the 70s, you know how to fight. Off the top, no guns, no nothing, straight swab. Nigga, and love your people, love your homies. Them your homies, them bloods, them real bloods. Them your real homies right there. And how we them your homies, we all the same shit. The people, the lottery, the lotto, all that shit. You just gotta know how it works in fire. That's what I learned from the 80s. That's what I learned. I was born in the 70s. That's what I learned from the 80s, though.
And to get away from the gang, you mentioned the Trayvon Martin, but a lot of people, news media, artists, regular people on social networking sites shedding your opinion. I've seen you when it first came to light, shedding a lot of opinions. You know, you had a lot to say about what Sinead O'Connor said and her statement about gangster rap, dealing with the Trayvon Martin case and so forth. What is your opinion on that?
On what?
The Trayvon Martin case and the other people that's speaking out on it.
Man, it's like this. Black people, how many black artists come out and speak on racial shit that happened in other nationalities? especially when the last time a black artist came out and spoke on something that happened in Ireland or something that happened against an Irish person. Sinead O'Connor was out of bounds. She needs to stay in her lane if she can't lane merge peacefully. Because the motherfucker will knock her bumper and kick the maneuver her punk ass too. As far as the motherfucking Antoine Martin case, man, look. This motherfucker, first of all, rest in peace, Antoine Martin, dude. That was some messed up shit. Second of all, this motherfucker, Zimmerman, broke so many laws before he even killed the young man. He broke so many laws. He's still breaking laws. The motherfuckers, the lawyers that's defending him are breaking laws. When a lawyer come up with a defense that, well, when Trayvon Martin was banging his head against the ground, he gave second baby syndrome. When you come up with a cockamamie-ass defense like that, you need to be held in contempt of court, my nigga. You lying, motherfucker. And you get paid for it, and you're not getting charged for that? No. So you just suck a bitch. Secondly, or third of all, he killed you. Which means, if him and Trayvon Martin got into a squabble, he didn't have his gun out. That means that's a concealed weapon. It's so much shit that the motherfucker is wrong for it, and he needs to be brought up on all of that, all duty. You racially profiling a person. You follow the person, you harass him. What the hell? You concealed weapon. All of that? And nothing? Oh, come on, man. I mean, ain't no respect right there. Ain't no respect right there. And any white person, any Irish person, any Russian, any Jewish, anybody that don't think there's something wrong with that, something wrong with you. How would you like if your son was walking home? And since y'all hate black people so much, how would you like if your son was motherfucking walking home and a black Panther or a fucking a black Peace Stone or a Blood or a Crip saw your son walking home through his neighborhood and got on him and smoked him? How would you feel? Yeah, you'd be pitching a hissy fit. You'd be pitching a hissy fit. But because he's black, it's cool, right? Man, eat ass. Be brave, boys, bitch. Eat ass. I wish a motherfucker would, man, please. Yeah, let somebody fuck with me walking home. What you think I'm gonna do? Let somebody fuck with me, period, while I'm walking by myself. That's a young boy right there, walking home, walking to his girlfriend's father's house, walking anywhere. You following him. What? You lucky Trayvon Martin didn't have you lucky he didn't have a strap and he turned around and blasted you, because he minded his business, walking in the rain with a hoodie on. It's not a law to carry an umbrella. You don't have to carry an umbrella. Now, I want to know what weather does Zimmerman wear his hoodie in when he don't have an umbrella, if it's cold? That's what I want to know. When is it legal to wear a hood? I mean, come on. All of a sudden, is legalities to it? All of a sudden, is legalities to wearing a hoodie at night? I mean, do I have to ride through white people's neighborhood with a camera and film them wearing hoodies at all hours of the day and all different types of weather? I mean, come on. That's stupidity right there. If you white people can't see that Zimmerman is wrong, something's wrong with it. And if y'all let him get off, y'all know what's going to happen. It's not going to be pretty. There's so many cases of shit that's been happening before Antoine and after Antoine, and these motherfuckers are not letting out. Look, check this out. NBC, or whichever one of those motherfucking record companies, television companies, news broadcast companies came out, they got it first. They clearly said that they doctored the tape. They clearly said they doctored the tape. Why is that not a lawsuit? They came with an apology, but why is that not a lawsuit? That's what I want to know. If Antoine Martin people is listening, if Trayvon Martin people is listening, y'all should sue them. At the same time, you should also sue Community Watch, because he was acting in their name. Y'all should sue Florida for having that law. He acted on that law. He acted as a Community Watch person, the off-duty Community Watch person. You should sue the state, Florida. You should sue Community Watch as a company. Yes, that man, that coward, that bitch motherfucker acted with those people's names in his mouth, with that law on his brain. When he made that call, that's what was on his mind. Racial profiling. He's the Community Watch captain. And it's his right as a Floridian citizen. You stand your ground law. If I'm not mistaken, the right to protect yourself pre-exists that law. That's a constitutional right to protect yourself. So if Trayvon Martin did, quote unquote, attack you, he was protecting himself because you was following him. If you was following me, I'd have fucked you up too. If you was following me and I had a pistol, I'd have blasted you. If you was following me and I saw a motherfucking broom or raise something on the ground, a branch, I'd have beat your bitch ass. So go to jail and watch what happens to you. Stay on the street and watch what happens to you. I'm not threatening you, motherfuckers. This is what's already going to happen. Anybody setting up money for Zimmerman, you're twisted. Now check this out. Explain that to God how that's right. If you're a God-loving, explain that to God how that's right. He killed a nigger because what? He was walking home? Are y'all serious? Think God's going to appreciate that? White people, listen. The only reason that you worship a white Jesus is because the Pope told Michelangelo to paint a white Jesus in the church. The Holy Family is black. If you do not believe me, go to Europe. Go to the churches there. It's all throughout European history. It's not in American history because they control you. They control America. These are facts. That's why you worship a white Jesus. That's why the Pope told Michelangelo that. Next question.
I just want you to give your last words, man. From Red Rum to the people who sick of God and anybody else listening.
Man, look. Don't believe the hype about all gangsters being motherfucking stupid. I'm living an example. I'm living proof that all gangsters are not stupid. Black people, y'all need to wake up. I mean, it's right there in front of your face. You cannot expect for other nationalities to respect you if the truth is right there and you choose to turn your face or you choose to keep your eyes blind. And gangsters, check this out. I don't give a fuck how you look at me. I don't give a fuck what you say about me. But check this out. All the violence, all the animosity that we got toward each other, when the shit pop off, I hope that all you motherfuckers that's still on the street is as violent and as aggressive toward the enemy as we are toward ourselves. Because we all we got. We done killed off the killers. They done killed off the killers. They done locked them all up. They not letting them out. When a national disaster happens, they are to keep the prisons closed. They're not letting the homies out. They're going to die in those bars. Therefore, if you so much killing, you still on the street, man, once you like save some of that aggression for when the shit pop off, because it seems like it's going to pop off pretty motherfucking soon. Just, O.Y.G Redrum781 from Avenue Paru, and I got my head on straight, and I'm about my business. Suwu, Black Plantation, California Kennel Gang, Sickness.net, Holla, West Coast.